Introducing first, fighting out of Brasilia, Brazil, Rani Yahya. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, presenting the former WEC featherweight champion, Mike Brown.
Red trunks for Brown, the former champion. Dark trunks for Rani Yahya.
Question as to his strategy. And Mike Brown trying to close the and land some bombs. And what would Mike Brown, which is stay on the outside and land kicks. The difference being, of course, by Brown. And Rani Yahya is really more of a grappler.
Brown in attack mode early. Just a couple of weeks ago was Silva. He was anxious to get back in.
Obviously, he's in tremendous shape coming off that camp. Yeah, he didn't take too much. He took some good body shots in that fight, but not too much damage. And this is what Yahya wants. He shot in for that single. Very nice by Yahya. He's got it on the ground. He's got a hold of his neck. Mike Brown up to his feet again.
Rani Yahya has an incredible
Mike Brown is
finishing
sneaking his neck, his hand on the neck.
Percentage on the ground, Joe, and it's Brown.
Yahya's got a clinch on you. Anytime he's got a hold of your body, you're in danger. Mike Brown is slowly trying to work his way back up to his feet, but Yahya is controlling that right leg and keeping it extended by locking his leg. He doesn't want to be in a submission game with one of the best submission guys in the 145-pound division. He wants to be on his feet. And Rani Yahya, Mike Brown on his back in full guard. And Yahya tries to step over, winds up in the butterfly guard though, but no.
2 minutes.
Arm in guillotine attempt here by Rani Yahya. I can't see if he has his hands clasped together here. So Yahya's still struggling to get the proper grip. And there you see it. And Mike Brown's got 2-on-1 there, which will allow him to stand back up to his feet. But Yahya is still trying to control that one leg of Mike Brown's, locking it under his legs. Note his right leg. How he keeps it wrapped around Mike Brown's foot. That's the key to him. And he's holding onto the right leg with his hands. Mike Brown back up to his feet, but Yahya has enough. Mike Brown has to be very careful here. Very careful. Good short elbow there by Brown. But again, he's just trying to get back up to his feet. I mean, Mike Brown is an outstanding grappler. You see how good Rani Yahya is, that he's able to keep Mike Brown on the ground. Hook here, Mike. He's going under with the left arm. If he gets over with the right and clasps his hands together, he will have the back. This is a very tricky spot here for Mike Brown. He just looked up at the clock. He wants to make sure he's got some time. And Rani Yahya is also on his back. Look at that. He turns, and that right arm's got to be respecting the grappling ability of Rani Yahya after that first round of being completely... He's got his back. There he is.
Yahya with the knee.
And he allows Yahya to get a hold of him. This is where it gets dangerous again. That right arm of Yahya, very, very tricky.
Very creative with his submission attempts.
Yeah, he's basically here in a bad situation. It doesn't look bad for Mike Brown, but it's all about controlling the right arm of Rani Yahya. He's got to hold on to that right hand. Situation where, you know, you've got a world-class Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt and you're fighting off his submissions.
Joe, amazingly, 14 of the 15 career wins in Rani Yahya's MMA career have come by submission.
Mike Brown on top, and it's very difficult to ground and pound Rani Yahya. His stand-up and his boxing are really far superior. Look at this. Rani Yahya is getting under him, and he sweeps him. Mike Brown back up to his feet.
Yahya on the attack. They click.
Got to be careful getting rolled over. Look at this. Rani Yahya is getting under him, and he sweeps him. Mike Brown back up to his feet.
Yahya on the attack.
Don't play his game. Anytime you let Rani Yahya his technique down so tight.
There are a ton of great jiu-jitsu practitioners there.
Sure. And especially in this fight, because he doesn't want to be taken down.
Looking for the...
Throw that many kicks. He's really more of a puncher. And especially in this fight, because he doesn't want to be taken down. I don't think he's throwing a kick yet.
Looking for the right hand again. Yahya happy to close the distance.
And the problem with punching now is that they've spent 2 rounds engaged in some really strenuous grappling.
When Yahya decides to strike, he's avoided that so far. And as you said, used some kicks to keep Brown at distance.
It really seems a matter of, it really seems a matter of him having gassed his arms out, grappling with those submissions for 2 rounds.
Brown trying to find his championship form once again. Former WEC featherweight champion. 6-2 in the WEC.
Mike Brown may have an opportunity here for a Darce. Working on that choke that Matt Hughes used on Ricardo Laborio.
Round 2 in the...
And make it harder for him to impose his game. I mean, so far, Mike, for 2 rounds, Mike Brown has just been fighting off Ronnie. Arm-in guillotine attempt here if Mike Brown goes over the neck. And Rani Yaya's got double underhooks here, which is not what Mike Brown...
Brown, one of the strongest in the division, the UFC...
Playing jiu-jitsu.
Started training at age 10. A constrictor team located in Brasilia, Brazil, the capital city.
I think we've ever seen anybody shut Mike Brown like this down in a grappling match for 3. The defense that Mike Brown had was that headlock in the last round. As far as his grappling, years and years and years of grappling, and his technique is outstanding. Very pure Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Started training at age 10.
Left arm, looking for a Kimura on the left arm of Mike Brown. And as he holds this position, he's going to get his back here, Mike. He's going to get his back. Mike Brown has to keep his back. Utilizing these gloves, it makes it more easy to defend. You can hold on to a guy better. And now he's got his back, body triangle in.
Bad spot for Mike Brown.
He's beating on Mike Brown.
Yaya looking to finish. Under 2 now.
Uh-oh, he's going under the neck. It's across the face right now, but he might just crush his face.
Yaya looking for his...
Yeah, like it says on his t-shirt, Team Constrictor. I mean, that is his style of grappling. Once he gets a hold of a position, he will slowly close it off. Again, got that body triangle in place, and that is controlling Mike Brown, keeping him from turning over. Mike Brown's taking a beating here. Mike Brown, 3 rounds in the hole, got to do something drastic.
Yaya in a great position with that body lock.
Yeah, Mario Yamasaki looking at it close. And Mike Brown's got this spot. And Rani Yaya has half guard here. He's holding on to the leg as Mike Brown holds on to him. Now Brown's in a better spot. If Brown can get his leg free, and he does, now he's got a much, much better position. If he can hold this, clasp his hands together, and control. Oh, Rani Yaya ducks under it. And now Yaya's on top.
15 seconds remain in this fight.
Great fight for Rani Yaya. Terrible fight for Mike Brown.
Putting on display tonight.
Brown on the back. He gets that over under control and slowly creeps his hooks in. There's the left hook, Brown, but really truly dominated him with position and ground and pound. This is an outstanding performance by Rani Yaya, and really a huge victory for him. Victory here over a former champion like Mike Brown, especially a dominant one like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score this contest 30-27, 29-28, and 29-28 for the winner by unanimous decision, Rani Yaya.
Victorious.